ourselves to just move on. But some goodbyes don't end the thread. They echo louder once they're said. We fought the urge, we burned the maps, but still found home in our collapse. We were built to return, through every scar, through every burn. Not made to fade, not meant to break, but bent through time and all it takes. Even when the bridges turn, we were always built to return. I chased the world, you chased the stars, but something held us in our scars. No matter how far off we strayed, somewhere our hearts still softly stayed. It wasn't luck, it wasn't fate, it was the love we chose to wait. We were built to return, even when we had to learn that leaving didn't mean the end. It only taught us how to mend, and when the world began to turn, we remembered we're built to return. Some roads are circles, not just lines. They bring us back through broken times. And when we meet, it's not the same. It's something deeper, not a game. Yes, we're built to return, through every doubt, through every urn. We paid the cost, we've walked alone, but now we're finally back home. This isn't just a new sunburn, it's proof we were built to return. I chased the world, you chased the stars. I chased the world, you chased the stars, but something held us in our scars. No matter how far off we strayed, somewhere our hearts still softly stayed. It wasn't luck, it wasn't fate, it was the love we chose to wait. We were built to return, and even when we had to learn that leaving didn't mean the end, it only taught us how to mend. And when the world began to turn, we remembered we're built to return. Some routes are circles, not just lines. They bring us back through broken times. And when we meet, it's not the same. It's something deeper, not a game. Yes, we're built to return, through every doubt, through every urn. We paid the cost, we've walked alone, but now we're finally back home. This isn't just a new sunburn, it's proof we were built to return. We sat down like nothing broke, just a breath between the smoke. So many words we never said, but none of them were truly dead. And you looked at me like that, like we were almost whole again. Still in the firelight, where all we lost feels almost right. The embers glow where we once burned, and somehow now the flames return. We thought we faded into night, but we're still here, still in the firelight. You asked me how the years had been. I saw your pain beneath your where the silence isn't fear. There's something honest in this place, a quiet warmth we can't replace. Still in the firelight, not chasing wrongs or need to fight. We don't pretend we didn't break, but we both know what's real, what's fake. We're not the same, but that's alright. We still belong, still in the firelight. Just lived a different way, and in this glow I see it clear. But we both know what's real, what's fake. We're not the same, but that's alright. We still belong, still in the firelight. We learned, we walked away. Our love just lived a different way, and in this glow I see it clear. We were meant to meet back here, still in the firelight. No promises, no need to write a perfect and a flawless frame. We're just two souls who stayed the same, not who we were, but holding tight to what we are, still in the firelight. We unravel line by line, tangled truths we called goodbye. Let the world pull us apart, but something stayed inside the dark. No words to hold, no vow to trust, just fading echoes left in dust. But there was one thread left, through every silence, every breath, hanging on though we were afraid. It never snapped, it never swayed. You thought we were lost in regret, but love held on by one thread left. I felt you in the smallest things, in broken chords and weather rings. Even when I turned away, you were the reason I would stay. Some ties don't shout or beg to stay, they whisper quietly, obey. There was one thread left, worn and thin but still so deft. It held beneath what we denied, refused to let our hearts divide. When all was gone and nothing kept, it saved us both. That one thread left, that one thread left. We didn't fix what time had torn, we grew from all that we had mourned. And when we reached the very edge, the thread became our final pledge. Just one thread left, but it outlived all we had left. Now we stand, not just survive, we stitched a brand new way to thrive. From everything we thought had left, we rose again, from one thread left. when we both stop running. You reach me without a word, like a song I already heard. No grand return, no curtain close, just standing where the quiet grows. And I saw me in your calm, the place we feared was where we belonged. When we both stopped running, we finally saw it clear, that what we chased we always had. It just got lost in all we lacked. But here we are, no need to spin. We came together when we both stopped running. When we both stopped running. Sometimes you don't find love in fire, but in the breath that comes after desire. In the silence we used to flee, we found what set us free. When we both stopped running, we walked into the light, no longer scared of what we feel. No need to ask if this is real. It doesn't matter where we've been, we made it home when we both stopped running.
We said too much when words were wrong. We built our walls with every song. But when the noise began to fade, your memory quietly stayed. No echo left to chase or fight, just shadows learning to hold light. I found you in the silence, where nothing had to be explained, where love could breathe without the violence of trying hard to numb the pain. No louder cry, no last defiance, just truth. I found you in the silence. We carved a space in separate skies, tried to forget, but hearts don't lie. And in the hush of letting go, I felt you more than I could show. Some things don't beg to be heard, they come alive without a word. I found you in the silence, where distance couldn't drown the flame, where time became our only guidance, and healing didn't need a name. You came back not with storm or silence, but grace. I found you in the silence. Maybe peace was all we missed, not in the fight, but in the risk of being still enough to feel that what was lost could still be real. I found you in the silence, when all the noise had walked away. Not in the shout, but in the quiet, that softly asked if we could stay. And when the world forgot to try us, we remembered. I found you in the silence. Maybe peace was all we missed, not in the fight, but in the risk of being still enough to feel that what was lost could still be real. I found you in the silence.
We walked away, hearts full of cracks, left each other, never looked back. But something stared behind our steps, a shadowed love that never slept. We built new roads, we changed our names, but still got lost in old remains. Our ghosts know the way, through all the dark, through all the gray. They whisper maps we tried to burn, and pull us back with each return. We thought the past had gone astray, but still they lead. Our ghosts know the way. You dreamed of me in sleepless nights. I felt your warmth in city lights. We chased new arms, we tried to hide, but couldn't shake what lived inside. Some loves don't end, they just evolve. No need for us to solve it all. Our ghosts know the way. They speak through scars we tucked away. They haunt us not to bring us pain, but to remind us what remains. No matter how we drift or stray, we still believe. Our ghosts know the way. Our ghosts know the way. We feared the echoes, ran from signs, but every road curved back in time. And now I see it clear and wide. You were always on my side. Our ghosts know the way, through every loss, through every day. They kept the light when we lost sight, guided us back through the night. We're here because they chose to stay, not lost, just led. Our ghosts knew the way. We drifted far like falling stars, lost in motion, chasing scars. You went north and I went west, each of us doing what felt best. But distance cannot make the spark that pulls two souls out of the dark. Gravity pulled us home, through all the silence we had known. No plans, no signs, no desperate tries, just something deep we can't deny. We thought we'd gone too far alone, but still we turned. Gravity pulled us home. Tried to fill the space with noise, you hid behind your quiet poise. But every road, no matter where, felt empty when you weren't there. And in the stillness I could feel that something distant still was real. Gravity pulled us home, even when we turned to stone. It broke the weight of time apart and pulled us gently heart to heart. No matter how far we had flown, we fell again. Gravity pulled us home. Gravity pulled felt empty when you weren't there. And in the stillness I could feel that something distant still was real. Gravity pulled us home, even when we turned to stone. It broke away the time apart and pulled us gently heart to heart. No matter how far we had flown, we fell again. Gravity pulled us home. Gravity pulled us home. We weren't trying to return, but stars collapsed the way they burned. And love like ours was never gone, just waiting to be called back on. Gravity pulled us home, like tides obeying moons unknown. We didn't chase, we didn't plead, but followed something we still need. Now in your eyes I see it shown, we're here again. Gravity pulled us home. Gravity pulled us home. Gravity pulled us home. I saw your face across the street, like every year was on repeat. You smiled like you already knew the time had never blurred with you. I thought I changed, I thought you'd gone, but here we are where we belong. After all this time, you're still the beat beneath the rhyme, still the voice inside my head, still the tears I never shed. I tried to run, I drew the line, but you were there. After all this time, you said the years had made you wise, but I could see the same old eyes, still burning with the what ifs left, still holding on to what we kept. We built our lives in different lands, but look at us still hand in hand. After all this time, you're still the song I can't unfind, still the reason dreams feel close, still the truth I needed most. We lost the script, ignored the sign, but found our way. After all this time, we weren't ready back then. We were kids, but somehow love still quietly lived. And now there's no more need to hide. You've been with me the whole damn ride. After all this time, you're not a ghost, you're still mine, still the fire I never tamed, still the light that knew my name. We're not the same, but love survived. It waited here. After all this time, you never said goodbye that night, just let the silence dim the light. I walked away, but not too far, still tethered to just who you are. And though we lived in separate scenes, you haunted all my in-betweens. Somehow we knew the love like ours would make it through different lives and winding roads, through every weight we couldn't hold. all we knew. You found me years and storms ahead. We smiled through everything unsaid. And though we've changed, the core remains, still burning quiet through the rain. The world had turned and we had bent, but never broke what we had meant. Somehow we knew the time would bend and we'd break through. And in the noise we hear the call, a whisper that outlasted all. We never asked, we never drew, but we believed. Somehow we knew. For hearts like these, no promises, no guarantees. But when we met again tonight, it all just felt exactly right. Somehow we knew that we'd come back to something true. Not out of chance, not out of fate, but something neither could negate. We didn't speak, we only grew. And now we're here, like somehow we knew. Street where we once stood, same old cracks, same worn out wood. The cafe still plays the quiet song, the one we used to sing along. I thought the years sealed it shut, but here we are, picking it up. Right where we left our hearts, still beating in the faded parts, buried deep beneath the pain, but never washed away by rain. We tried to move, to fall apart, but we returned where we left our hearts. Your laugh still hits like summer light. Your eyes still make the wrong things right. We've both been wrecked, we've both been changed, but something truer still remains. No need for grand or perfect stars, just pierce the truth in who we are. Right where we left our hearts, in quiet rooms and midnight sparks. We waited there untouched by time, still aching for another ride. Not even distance could outsmart the place we knew, where we left our hearts. Just don't really end, they wait for time to start again. And when we came back through that door, it felt like we'd been here before. Right where we left our hearts, the pieces never felt too far. Now they fit a little warm, somehow better than our hearts.